Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the cage and fighting out of the red corner, it's Connor Buell.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CageZilla 54 here at the Silver Eagle Group, live from Ashburn, Virginia. Now, don't forget, coming up in April, on April 6th, we're going to be down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for the next CageZilla. The first time that this event has happened down there. So, for us to go down to Florida and be invited down to Florida is going to be one of the biggest things that we've ever done. Our next fight here coming up, Connor Buell is making his way into the cage. 5'11", a little taller than most fighters that we've seen. Now, this is a featherweight division at 145. He weighed in at 144, 22 years of age, out of the Conquest BJJ, all the way up in Millersville, Maryland, as he's making his way out. He's a record of MMA of 1-0 with an overall record of 1-1. BJJ Conquest, his team making his way out here. Now, he trains with a very talented team that both successful from pro fighters. McGatt, Terrell, you know, you've seen him out here. Nate Grab, Sobeski, Dabadanza, you know, some of those guys. Tony was one of the greatest. Let's throw it back up to Chris.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Qataada Nubani.
Nubani, 5'8", at a 143. 23 years of age, out of Makito, out of Bailey's Crossroads, out in Springfield. Record of 1-0 as he makes his way into the cage. Got to get checked out here. MMA record, 1-1. On paper now, both of these guys match up just identical. As you make their way and you watch this fight, they're so good and so matched up. This should be a really good fight. Nubani, I mean, he trains with some of the best guys around also. Brent Hess, it just doesn't get better. And Brent Hess, just one of the nicest guys also. Brent and his family, we've known them from the start of CageZilla. As you see Brent taking care of Nubani. And if you could have a guy in your corner, Brent is the guy. Nubani, this will be the second time we've seen him at CageZilla. And he has a teammate fighting tonight. Robbie Jones will be out there also. Get everything all checked out. Now, of course, both fighters have to stop and get checked out by the officials down on the ground before they head into the cage and see Michael Dolman. This fight is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And there's Nubani. Let's see a little hand touch here. Nope. Just kind of stared at each other. I know everybody likes to see a little glove tap or, hey, good luck. But so far, we haven't seen it tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla featherweight division. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'11" and weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Conquest BJJ with a record of 1 win and no defeats, it's Connor Buell!
Connor Buell, 5'11", 145. Out of Conquest BJJ.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'8" and weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Makito with a record of 1 win and no defeats, it's Qataada Nubani!
Nubani, 5'8", fighting out of Makito, out of Bailey's Crossroads in Springfield, Virginia.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla featherweight division. Your referee is Michael Dolman.
Michael Dolman, the referee for this fight. Bout number 2 here at CageZilla 54. He calls him to the middle, go over some rules. Now, you can definitely tell the height difference, and that's necessarily the greatest thing. We've seen shorter fighters come in here and put it on the taller fighters. Connor Buell, 5'11", Nubani, 5'8". Nubani in the black trunks with the blue gloves. Buell in the black trunks with the black gloves with red tape. Both fighters toe-to-toe right in the middle of the cage. Oh, good left front kick from Nubani. Oh, good lefts and right. another good left. Oh, an up kick. Wow. Connor Buell has caught a couple of lefts and rights, and I'm going to tell you, Connor Buell is going to have some goose eggs on the side of his face. They're going to be the size of golf balls. Nubul is really taking control of this. Now, there's blood coming from Connor. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but it's all over Nubul.
It looks up high, Kevin. Wow. That is a lot of blood.
I'm telling you, he caught him. Oh, another one, and another one. Nubul really in charge.
His corner, so Nubani's corner is yelling at Nubani right now to press the fight.
Press. And Connor looks like he's been in a car accident.
And he doesn't want any more of it. He's stepping back.
No, he has been caught.
So Nubani getting a little cocky right now, though, Kevin.
Good left hand from Nubani. Nubani has caught him every time. He hasn't missed very much.
Oh, he is pouring blood out of that nose.
Yeah, it's going to take a while for us to clean the cage up. Nubani, I would say Connor looks like he's been in a car accident, but so is Nubani. They both are just covered.
Well, Nubani's walking in with his hands in his pockets, Kevin. His hands are way down.
Oh, a good right from Connor. Right to the side of face of Nubani.
We'll see if that brings his hands up.
I'm going to tell you what happens now is this blood is dripping down in your nose and in your mouth, and you can't breathe. It's in your eyes, and nothing you can do about it.
And Nubani is oh, huge head kick from Connor.
Oh.
But Nubani shakes it off.
Doesn't even faze him. Doesn't even faze him. Nubani, just big sweeping. He should have attacked right there. Nubani has lost some wind here.
Yeah, he is just supremely confident. Great takedown right there on that slow push kick from Nubani. It looked like Nubani was going to try to separate with that push kick, but Connor took advantage of it, took him down.
I like it when they fight on the other side of the cage when they look like that. Good elbows from Connor. Wow.
Beautiful.
What a round. Both of these guys need to get really cleaned up.
Wow.
The right eye.
Can we get a look at that?
The right eye may stop this fight.
We got to get a look at that.
The right eye, they're going to have to get the doctor in there because the right eye of Connor Buell is wide open. It is split above the eye.
Yeah.
And I bet Michael Dolman calls the doctor in because they may not go. Look at that opening over his eye.
I don't know if we can get a good camera angle on that.
Yeah, because they're covering it up right now. Maybe the other camera, if we can go to the other camera, has a better shot.
Maybe.
But just because they're covering it up. As soon as that comes off, we can shoot that. But I'm going to tell you, that eye may keep him from fighting. He hadn't called the doctor in yet. I'm shocked. Look at that eye.
Wow.
I mean, that is in bad shape.
So when he walked to his corner after that round, he looked like he was in a horror movie.
That eye is wide open above the eyebrow. All right, here we go. Start of round number 2. Connor Buell will be in the black trunks with the black gloves and the red tape. Oh, good inside leg kick. Nubani in the black trunks with the blue gloves. Round 2, you got to give the round to Nubani. Connor tried to do something at the end and it looked like he was taking control. Nubani just used up all of his athletic ability and fitness right at the beginning.
Yeah, so just like in the last fight, Kevin, now we see that Connor can have success taking on the ground. So, and here we go, exactly what I was just talking about.
But he took 2 lefts before that.
And Nubani pops right back up.
He took 2 lefts to the face to try to get in there.
I'll tell you what, I have never met a guy that fought out of Makito that wasn't tough as hell, Kevin. So it's going to take a lot to keep Nubani down.
Brent Hess has a great school over there and does a great job. Oh!
Wow. Wow. And he keeps marching forward.
I mean, it didn't even faze him. But look at the side of Nubani's face after the kick. I mean, that's 5'11" kicking you in the face. And his hands are around his waist.
Yep.
Get your hands up.
That's the way he's been fighting the whole time. Oh, good outside leg kick.
Those kicks. But the side of Nubani's face that took the kick. I'm going to tell you, Connor Buell's going to figure out real quick that he has the reach here.
Yeah, so I don't know why Connor's not shooting for another takedown. So soften up that lead leg of Nubani's with those kicks like he was doing, and then shoot for the takedown. We'll see if that happens.
We'll see how he looks. I'm going to tell you, the first round went to Nubani just solely because of the rights and lefts and the damage that he did to Buell's face.
So Connor's finding it hard to breathe right now, Kevin, of course.
Yeah.
Broken nose, but he's having a tough time.
And the blood probably draining down the back of his throat. Just tough to get that catch his wind.
Yeah.
Nubani, those hands way low. I mean, I don't know if he's baiting Connor Buell to try another kick. Another left.
Well, you can see, Kevin, every second that passes in these rounds, Nubani slows down just a little bit. This will be an interesting third round if it goes that far. So Nubani showboating a little bit, trying to bait Connor into doing something. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, want to say a big shout out to everybody at home watching us on GoSports.com. Looks like Connor is trying to lock up an arm. Kevin, it's hard to hear in this place.
Yeah. Round two, Connor Buell might have been there.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let your friends and family know we are broadcasting worldwide right now on GoSports.com. They can log on, sign up, and watch all of our CageZilla events, plus a lot more action-packed sports. Once again, that is GoSports.com. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching us live from Ashburn, Virginia. It's CageZilla 54. We've got Connor Buell over here in the red corner taking on Qataada Nubani, fighting out of the blue corner. Seconds are going out. The action is about to start once again. Here we go. Michael Dolman calling the fighters to the center of the ring, Kevin. This is going to be an action-packed third round.
Third round as Michael Dolman calls them out. We got to get the cage all sealed up here.
All right, so here we go. Both fighters standing right there on the CageZilla logo, and Nubani comes out throwing. Big head kick, but checked by Connor. Looks like Nubani's trying to land a big shot here. He's measuring Connor. Oh, big outside leg kick by Connor. Great kick. Looks like Nubani's trying to switch stances, and there he goes.
Yeah.
Goes southpaw.
Yeah, go a little left or right to left here. Just try to change things up.
He didn't like that outside leg kick.
No, and that leg is probably underneath those shorts. It's starting to swell up. There's another one.
Yeah. Both fighters in deep water here in the third round, looking a little bit tired.
Nubani just keeps shrugging those kicks off from Connor.
Yeah, but every time oh, good exchange right there. Oh, big swing and a miss. Good scramble there. Connor's back on his feet. Both fighters back in the center of the ring.
I mean, what has to happen right now is Connor needs to extend those legs and extend those kicks, rights and lefts, just like I'm talking about.
It's almost like they can hear us, Kevin.
I mean, the blood coming out of Connor's face looks bad to the judges, but Connor right now can control this fight, and I'm not sure he didn't win round two and could win this round if Nubani doesn't get back in there and start doing what he was doing in round one and throwing heavy rights and lefts and getting his hands up.
Check that leg kick.
He's just right now, with a minute left to go in round 3, looking a little bit, and you hate to use the word cocky, but he needs to get in there. Those hands.
Oh! Kevin!
I mean, but it didn't phase him.
I'm telling you right now, Nubani is the Terminator.
It doesn't phase him. And he can shake his head all he wants, but that doesn't change the fact that he is getting points scored on him.
Absolutely, and here we go. Conor's looking to take his back. He's really high, Kevin. Looks like Qataada can shake him off. He's got slip out the back door here.
30 seconds left to go. Nubani needs to let him up. If I was Nubani, I would try to let go and back out the back door and start throwing rights and lefts. Conor does not want to let him go.
Yeah. So Conor's got that arm tied up underneath.
This is going to go to another split decision. This is going to be closer than you think.
Oh, I think it's very close.
And I think round 1 to Nubani, but Conor could win 2 and 3.
Yeah, so you got to think, Kevin, every time that Nubani's separating and showboating and Conor's landing those leg kicks, he's scoring, like you said. Amazing fight.
Wow. Holy mackerel.
It is loud here in Ashburn, Virginia.
Let me tell you, this is a brand new facility. It's bigger. The Silver Eagle Group is really impressive with their facility tonight, and it is standing room only. When I tell you standing room only, the seats are gone. We're selling standing room only seats, or spots.
All right, let's see who wins this one.
I'll see when you get back, Chris. What an amazing job by both these fighters. Nubani looks exhausted, but Conor looks like he's been through a car accident. I mean, that first round that Nubani put on Conor Buell was pretty impressive. Now, was it enough? I mean, sending it to the card is tough, and that's the way to go if you want to have 2 fighters fight it out. You've had it all, and the eye really looks like it's closed back up for Conor Buell, but the blood was coming out of his nose, coming out of his eye, and those 2 rights and lefts right at the beginning really caught him. But what a tough guy coming out of the Conquest. I mean, Conor Buell, that's impressive. Even if he doesn't win the fight, the amount of damage that he took in the first round and still putting pressure on him at the end of the first round. Micah Dolman's called him back over. Let's throw it up to Chris.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you start a CageZilla event. Another great fight. Let's hear it for both of them, putting on another great show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge 1 scores the bout 29-28 Nubani. Judge 2 scores the bout 29-28 Buell. And Judge 3 scores the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Out of the red corner, Conor Buell.
I told you. And I think it's just a little bit too much showboating from Nubani. As much as it's fun to do that and fun to watch, it was too much from Nubani. He should have kept pressure on in round 1. He would have finished it early. He let Conor stand around. He let him land a couple of big kicks in 2 and 3, and it was just craziness that Conor stayed in this. Let's throw it up to Chris, and let's hear what Conor had to say about round 1 and finishing this fight the way he did.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Conor Buell. Conor, hell of a fight. Great job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So you took some huge shots in that first round and were able to weather the storm. It looked for a minute like they might stop the fight. You had a little cut over your eye. It didn't open up anymore. We were glad to see that. What did you think? What were your corner guys telling you after that first round?
Well, I came in there pretty aggressive, and I wanted to get a quick win like I did in my last fight. So basically when I went back to the corner, my corner told me, hey, we got to be more we got to slow things down, play a bit more intelligent, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, so we saw you land some huge leg kicks, some huge head kicks there at the end. Was that part of the game plan coming in, or was that something you adjusted as the rounds went on?
So both of those were a little bit of the game plan, but they definitely moved towards those as the fight went on because I noticed they were pretty successful. so we wanted to continue doing those. My coach definitely told me to go more with the leg kicks.
Well, that was an awesome fight, Connor. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see you next time, man. When will you be in the ring next? Do you have any plans?
I think as soon as possible. Ani right now, because he actually decided to step in the ring and fight me, turn down the fight with me, and I want to get in as soon as possible, but everyone keeps turning down these fights, so the amateur featherweights need to step up if they want to keep getting these fights.
Well, I'll tell you what, you keep throwing head kicks like that, you're going to get a lot more fighters backing out. Great job. Let's hear it one more time. There's your winner, Connor Buell.
All right, Connor Buell comes away with a huge win from the BJJ Conquest. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, from